my very first best friend. She's very cute and lovely. I met her when she was 2 years old. I like her so much. She smelled even like me. When she was not around, I will cry and shout. I will look for her and I will ask my parents to bring her to me. And she was my pillowcase. Club President, District Officers, fellow Toastmaster and guests, I'm really happy to be here to share with you, to be the first speaker of the night, to be the trailblazer of the night, to share with you about things that you can do to become a great friend. Let me share also today about my second best friend. Don't worry, this time he's a human being. When I met him, I was in my primary 3. He was transferred into my school from another school, and he seems very lonely. So I approached him, and since then we became a great friend. We played together, we studied together, we even went to toilet together. That's how close we are. Until one day, he played a game without me. Another friend told me, and I was very, very angry. I came to him and shouted at him, "Wawan, why did you play without me? You should have invited me to play with you. I should be playing with you. Don't you know that I'm the one who saved you from loneliness? Don't you know that you are my pillowcase?" Fortunately, Wawan still considers me as a great friend. We still play together, even until I moved to a bigger city. We still wrote to one another. We still send one another greeting cards. Until one time, she sent me a very nasty word. That word disappointed me very much. That word hurt me very much. I stopped writing to him since then. That word is "selamat tinggal," which means goodbye. And I don't feel like selamat at all. I don't feel like happy at all. Now, I'd like to share with you about what I have learned from this experience about friendship. Who of you here share your pillowcase with others? None, right? Unfortunately, friends are not your pillowcase. Friends, something that you have to share with others. They have needs, they have feelings, and you have to appreciate them. You have to earn their respect, not by force, but by love, affection, and attention. The second lesson that I learned is about living with your friends. Who of you here would like to live with yourself? You're happy to become your own best friend. I'm sure many of you should have. When you relate with your friends, question yourself, what is it like to live with you? Will it be a happy moment to live with you? Friends are human beings, and friends are born to make mistakes. There's one analogy that friendships are something like porcupines. Let's imagine Colin here is my friend, is porcupine. His body is full of bristles, it's the sharp pointed hair of the porcupine. And I'm also a porcupine. I also have a lot of bristles. When we are closer, what will happen? It's the bristles will hurt one another. That is how friendship is. So what do you need? Forgiveness. That is one key. You have to have an understanding heart. You have to have an open heart. And sometimes you have to forget about yourself and your pride to live happier and to make your friend happier. The third lesson that I have is coming from the experience after I received the goodbye letter. Actually, at that point of time, I still have some contact with him. I still can have contacted him. But I didn't do it. I blame him for saying goodbye to me, and I stopped contacting him. And that's something that I regretted now. What I learned from this is to be responsible of your relationship that you have. Do not blame others for any mistakes or any relationship problem that you have. If you are offended, express your feelings. Express what do you want. Express even your anger, not to offend that person, but to save the relationship. And if you're the one offending, say sorry and build the relationship back. As one quote said, no man is a failure who has great friends. Friends are something that you need to appreciate. Friends are something that you need to treasure and value. How to get the best friend? You have to become a great friend. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Robert, and thanks for the inspiring speech. So for the next speaker, we have